everyone. I'm Danielle with Trinity Readings. We are doing the Pisces Weekly Tarotscope. Keep in mind these are general readings, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you find that the reading doesn't resonate, you can check your moon, rising, or Venus placements, because sometimes those resonate more. And I do offer personal readings. You can get all that information in the description box. All right. Also, this reading is going to be for the eclipse and the full moon that was yesterday or on the 5th. Just keep in mind this energy is going to last for about 1 to 2 weeks. Technically, it's going to last till about October, but the bulk of it will be, like, it'll feel more intense the next week to 2 weeks. And it's a strong energy to bring about change. It's really important to focus on what needs to change, what needs to be let go of. Really like this energy. It's like really peaceful. Okay. I feel like whatever you're going through right now, or probably over the next couple of months, it's gonna feel like more of an internal shift than external. And I feel like that's where you need to kind of keep the focus on, is your internal energy. What's going on within you? What's changing within you? Because I feel like overall, like, you're in a really good space, like you're on a really good path. I feel like something really positive has opened up for you. Or you're stepping into a really positive change, or you want to make sure that things continue to get better for you, or something like that. It's important to work on changing your perspective. I don't even know if it's necessarily shifting your perspective. More like giving yourself space or time to feel more optimistic, or it's kind of like, don't attach yourself or get too set on one thing or one certain thing manifesting. Don't be so set on things going one particular way, because you're changing so much internally. You might not even want the same thing a week from now. I also feel like it's important, like anything that you're taking on right now, like make sure it's fitting like the balance of all three things. And make sure you're focusing on the balance of your own body, mind, and spirit. Like, make sure everything is fitting in those, all three, right? Make sure it's practical for you. Make sure that it's, that it feels good for you emotionally. Make sure that it's good for your mental health, right? So start with, okay, you know, how am I feeling? How am I feeling in my physical world? How am I feeling mentally? How am I feeling emotionally? And work on getting yourself feeling good in that aspect, right? And then anything you have to deal with moving forward, or anything you're deciding to take on moving forward, like, is it going to check all three of those boxes? And if it's not, then, you know, don't take too much responsibility for it. I also feel like it's important to, with any connection that you have, whether it be friends, whether it be romantic, whether it be family, pay attention to the people that you feel like are trying to change you, or pay attention to the people that you feel the need to change around. Like, it's not bad. Like, there's people that, you know, always have your best interest at heart, I'm sure. But everybody has a version of you that's going to fit their needs. You know what I mean? So don't get too stuck on trying to become a certain version of yourself for somebody else. All right, let's see what else you have. Let's see, what is your energy? I feel like you might be like second guessing yourself, or worrying that you said too much, or that you put yourself in too vulnerable of a position, or you feel like something that you said is not, like, you feel like you weren't taken seriously, or you feel like it's like you're questioning if you opened up to the wrong person, or you communicated to the wrong person. But it's like, I feel like in the same sense, you have like done something to initiate like a really positive shift, like a really positive change. But something is making you question, it's like something's making you question yourself, or question whether or not you are being taken seriously, or questioning if you said too much. It's like, I feel like you need to protect the change that you're wanting to manifest, whatever that may be. And again, like, start within you first. Like, don't worry about how other people are being affected, I guess. It's like you already know the truth. You know you're on the right path. You know you're doing the right thing. Like, don't second guess it. Let me see what else. It's like it's like Chiron Aries placements, or if you have any negative Aries aspects in your chart, it's like you might be the type of person that when you like you don't always like speak up. You don't like maybe you've struggled with like putting boundaries up with people. And so when you do speak up or when you do stand up for yourself, it usually is a lot, right? When you do finally, when you've had enough, like you've had enough. And so you could be like that type of person where it's all or nothing with you. Like you might not say, you might not express a lot, but when you do, like it's important, it's meaningful. And it might be that you've done that and it wasn't received, or you don't feel that it was received in the way that you wanted or intended, or you feel apprehensive about speaking up or saying something or doing something because that's not normally what you do. But don't second guess it. Like, I feel like it was important. Be careful with false validation. I feel like it's like I feel like you're in a really good space. You're in a really good energy, or you've taken some sort of step back, or making I'm not a dumbass. You've made some sort of change that has like made you feel good. But it's like there's hesitancy in acting on it. Or you don't feel like you're in a position to put any practical energy into it. or you don't feel that you're supported in having this. It's like you feel confident in one aspect of it, but in the bigger perspective of it, it's like you're not, something's not balanced with it. I don't know if you, let me see, sorry. There's definitely like something you're feeling connected to emotionally that you're wanting to build on. But it's like, I just feel like there's a need to like make sure you're feeling balanced in every single aspect, and make sure that situation is matching every single aspect or going to benefit every single aspect before you move forward. I feel like you might be perceiving something to be lost, or you're perceiving that you're going to lose something. I don't feel you will. It's like you already know, but you're not confident in it. It's again, it's like it's something like you've spoken your truth, or you've spoken about something, but you don't feel like it was received well. You don't feel confident in it. It's like you're holding yourself back from something. You're holding yourself back from, it's like I feel like you've got something set in motion, or you have the opportunity there to either free yourself from something that is just weighing heavy on you, or letting go of worrying about how your truth is going to be received. It's like you don't feel like you have enough stability to move forward with this, or you're holding yourself back out of a like lack mentality. But I feel like the potential is there. I feel like I just feel like there's a need to focus on the balance of the energy, at, like, again, in every single aspect. Is this adding value? Is it's like, yeah, I feel like either you have something in mind that you're wanting to manifest. You've set some intention. You've got something going, or you have an opportunity to have a solid relationship or have something. It's like you've already got the validation for it, or you've already like taken the step to make some sort of shift. But I don't know if like you're second guessing yourself, or if you're wanting more validation moving forward, or you're wanting to gain more knowledge moving forward. But it's almost like the more you hold back, the more it's going to like make you feel overwhelmed. I mean, I guess that's an obvious thing, right? It could be like you're looking at this from too much of in a mental way. You're thinking too logically about it. You're analyzing it too much without tapping into your intuition enough. Like, or you're looking at this situation too practically. You're not looking at the emotional aspect of it, and so if you're logically sitting there trying to figure something out and you can't get moving forward with it, then what are your feelings about it? What is practical about it? You know what I'm saying? Like, don't rely too much on the logical aspect of it. Don't rely too much on of the emotional aspect, because it's like you might be overthinking something to the point that you're convincing yourself that you're not capable, or that it's not available to you. You might be convincing yourself that something is not what it really is. You know what I mean? And when it comes to your intuition, trusting your intuition, remember that, if you feel something intuitively, you feel it. You feel at peace, or you will feel tension in certain parts of your body, right? But a message that's like from ego or not really true, that's going to make you continue to think and continue to think and continue to dive down this mental rabbit hole. An intuitive message is not going to lead you down a conspiracy theory. Do you know what I'm saying? So just be mindful that you're really paying attention to your intuition, and it's not just your mind kind of going in the wrong direction. Because your message is to like trust in your energy moving forward. Trust that you're on the right path. Trust that you'll have everything you need moving forward. And don't focus so much about what you have to offer other people. It's not about what you have to offer other people. It's just about looking towards something that is going to fit every box for you moving forward. All right. I hope you guys have an amazing week. Bye-bye.